Hello everyone, it's Birdie here, the Recycled Hippie Chick. Back for a second time. I have calmed down after my excitement with my Happy Mail journal. It's alright, I'm calmed down. I'm back to reality. Oh, darn it. I was going to look for a lady's name. Camilla, I believe it is. Camilla, did you show me how to do this? I will link her down in the basement in case you're interested. I watched, I believe her name's Camilla. I don't know what, but I'll link her. She was making the fancy version of my grunjo version. I decided to do it along with her. These are actually little bags. Okay, let me get one and show you. Okay, they're actually these cute little lunch bags. Now, I'm not showing you how to do it. So if you want to know how to do it, go over to Camilla, if I'm saying her name right, and watch her process video, okay? I'm just showing you, this is what I made. This is the flap after I get done. She used a brad up here. I had these really cool, I don't know what they are. This was in my button box, and it's a button looking thing on the outside. It has a neck made out of the same material and another one of these discs, only a little smaller, on the bottom side. So I just cut a slit, popped my little other disc down in there and went around it with masking tape to hold it in real good. It's actually in here. And then I glued this down. Anyway, go watch her process video. Then she put one single bead of glue down here before she folded it up, and then look, a little place to stick stuff. And then she just wrapped some string around it. She put a brad in hers. I just happened to have these, funky looking button things and wanted to use them. This is a regular button. I just sewed it on to, well, let me show you. I wouldn't use this kind of button again because these little pointy things make it hard to wrap. So I'd use a round button. But I just put a scrap piece of material on so I'd have something to glue it to on the back side. And then, see, it's kind of hard to wrap it around those pokey things. But had another button, did the same thing, stuck a cluster. I stuck a cluster on all these, didn't I? And did some stamping, and that was it. It was easy breezy. So that's those I was making along with her. And then I think Janet Nash was making, she was just taking a cute little picture and sticking it in a tea bag. Was it Janet? And then Mod Podging over them and making them cute little tea bags. So on this one, I had made this the other day, I think, with my granddaughter. And it's the envelope that the tea bag goes in. I just collaged it, and then I took a tea bag and put a cute little picture in it, Mod Podged it, stiffen it up, and bada bing, bada boom. A cute little doomahickey. So that's what else I've been doing. Now, I wanted to give you a public service announcement. I have a tripod in my extra room that I've been arting in for the winter, and I needed to hold it still because the front needed to be tipped forward and I didn't want the tripod to fall over. So the only kind of duct tape I had was this Gorilla Glue duct tape. Note to self, you guys, do not use this Gorilla duct tape to something that you want to be able to peel it off easily. I put this on my antique wooden table, and when I went to pull it up to use my tripod to trim my goat hooves, it peeled the wood right off of my antique table. So this stuff is Gorilla tape. Don't put it on something you want to take it off in a few days. Okay, that's my public service announcement. Okay, Barry, thank you for the fodder inspiration. Barry made, are you just Barry Art? Barry? I can't remember. I'll link him in the basement also. I will link his Instagram handle, because that's where I saw his cute little video of his masterboard. I'm going to use this. These are very brittle pages. I mean, they just break when you try to bend them. Although I'm seeing a lot of cute, I mean, these could be, I seen Ricky Tikki Tavi do these, Ricky Midrob do these tags with just these advertisements on them. So some of these I think I'm going to want to keep to try that out of, but I want to get some pages that are just really brittle and start using them on my masterboard, because, you know, we got to get rid of them. And we can't use them for much else except for to glue them down. So I'm going to use those. I found a lot of colored paper that was very Valentine-y while looking for something else the other day. So I thought I would go ahead and use it. And Barry was making the most adorable master boards, and he would mix fodder in with his, he was mixing fodder in. So I'm going to use some of my fodder also and copycat off of Barry, because his was super, super cute. So I have fodder out the wazoo. So I'm going to use some of that. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. Let's get busy. And I'm going to use a cereal box. And right here where the box bends, I'm going to really try to beef that up, because, you know, I don't want it right in the middle of my tag unless I can know to cut right down there, which I don't. I'm going to try to beef that up so this can all just be one big masterboard. And you know what I do? I put my, I'm going to do the masterboard on this side because I want to put lined paper on the back of these to journal on, and sometimes this picture shows through the lined paper. So I'm going to put most of my masterboard images here. And no, I know I don't normally sand these up, but I don't know how this new gel medium is going to work. So I just want to make sure it's got a little bit of tooth, because I've noticed when I use a glue stick, it's not holding very good months down the road when I want to look back on stuff. So I decided I'm going to rough it up a little bit. Okay. Let's get busy. Now, I just want to sit and glue and not think. That's what I want to do. I normally paint and stamp and stencil over my masterboards. I'm not going to on this. I'm going to let all this color be my beauty. And then I'm just going to leave these tags naked. And when I put them in my art journal, and then whoever ends up with them can, because we saw today what can happen when you put your own creativity into a naked junk journal. We saw what it can look like. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do the hard work, and then somebody else can do all the beauty. I'm out in my art room today. Yay! It's kind of sort of decent. I'm just now out here, and it's probably, I don't know what time, 5 o'clock maybe. My day has not gone to plan, but that's okay. I had planned on being out here a lot more today, but my day got sidetracked, and that's okay. It's not going to get the best of me. I cranked up my heater and just to knock the chill off out here, and I'm going to go ahead and have fun. Christina, I saw you in your caravan getting rained on, girl. I hope you are fine. You said your something or another got blown around. Annex, and we don't have annexes here in America, so I'm not sure if you were talking about maybe your awning or your pop-up shade tent. I'm not sure what you were talking about was your annex. So, but I'm glad you're safe. That rain coming down, Christina's shack was doing her video and that rain was coming down. At first it was like, oh, this is so meditative, listening to her rain hit the roof of her camper, because she's camping right now at the beach. And then all of a sudden it's like, dang girl, you're about to have a hurricane. It started rain, wind started blowing, you could hear the thunder clapping. I went from meditative to worried about her, is what I did. But she just kept on with her video, bless her heart. Her husband was out and about, and she was in her camper showing what she's doing and what the goodies she had picked up at a thrift store, and she was just doing fine. Her dogs were sleeping through it. So I was the only one panicking here in Kansas. She did fine. And we all know, of course, I mean, it seems like I always get rained on at least once really bad when I go camping. At least once during the season. But we also know that a lot of times the rain can sound so much worse than it really is on the top of that metal roof. But that really did sound like it was not a good rainstorm. Of course, here in Kansas, we worry about tornadoes. Not often, but sometimes you do. Or at least sometimes the storms are bad enough that you're getting some pretty good wind. I have some stiff pieces of paper here, and I think I'm going to put those over my cracks. I think I'm going to use that to stiffen up. I'm wondering, am I in frame for y'all? Yes, I'm good. I'm good enough. I got my new gel medium that I splurged and bought for myself. And it feels like, I don't know yet if it's going to be, I don't know. I did something the other day and I don't remember if I looked back on it to see if it was going to be match or not. It's this honking thing called Handy Art Designer's Palette. Designer's Palette. It doesn't say whether it's gloss or matte, but it's a quart, 32 ounces, and it was only like $14, so I felt like I got a deal. I got a deal with a steal. Beef this bad boy up. Barry, you've been on my heart today. I just want you to know I'm thinking about you. Just wanting to throw that out there. Happy Valentine's Day. It's just another day really here. You know, I stuck a cute little note in husband's lunchbox, and it's like, you know, Happy Valentine's Day. He always tries to be the first one, so if he gets up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and if it's after midnight, then he wakes me up and says, Happy Valentine's Day, or Happy Birthday, or Merry Christmas, or whatever. It's like a competition to see who can get it out first, because, you know, we don't want to ever have that held over our head that we didn't say it first. So, yeah, he had already gotten up in the middle of the night, told me Happy Valentine's Day because he had to go to the bathroom. Okay, fine. 2 points for Terry, right? But that's about all we do. This holiday thing just gets so crazy out of control. And I did go to Walmart and pick up some little suckers and a little box of kids' Valentines and split it up amongst all my grandkids and dropped those off at their door so they'd have those when they came home from school. And but other than that, you know, nobody needs a gift. Everybody's got everything they need and more. Right now we're in a recession and nobody can afford a gift. So that's where we are. I'm getting a little carried away here with the pink. I'm going to have to find some other colors. Although it is Valentine's Day, I would at least like some red or something in here. I better start putting the fodder in. I don't quite know how Barry does that. If he just blends it in with everything else. Is that what you do? Because I just saw it peeking out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? We can't have that. I just saw his fodder peeking out here and there. So I think I probably want to make sure that I cover it up. Here, there, and yonder. Oh, I love making these, you guys. I really do. I love making masterboards. Maybe I should just open up my Etsy shop to be the fodder shop. What do you think? Just sell people fodder. Does anybody do that, actually? Maybe I could be the first one to come up with that and it'll go viral. Birdie's Fodder Shop. Because I love making fodder and I love making masterboards. The Fodder Masterboard Shop. Okay. Just cruising right along here. I need to slow down because my body gets in such a hurry that my arms start clenching. I need to channel Janet Nash. Calm down, Birdie. Slowly enjoy yourself. Gentle crafting, she calls it, and oh boy, it works. Gentle crafting. Can't tell which side I've stamped on. I need to just enjoy it. I'm doing it like I've only got 15 minutes to finish a masterboard. You know? You finish it when you finish it. If you finish it. I'm kind of overthinking where I'm putting stuff here. There we go. Things are looking up here. What am I going to do with this? I don't know. I'm not really selling anything Halloweeny. Or Halloweeny. Valentine-y. Okay, this one here is going to be going this way. I have to pay attention to that. I want to put these sporadically because I want to spread the love. Is that the box? Okay, well, I need to get a few more. This needs to go up here. This corner here is not done. So we need to put something up there. Okay. We need something in here. Okay. This cute little teapot needs to go on here somewhere. I think I'm going to put it over here. And these cards are going down, so I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. I got this one going that way. This is box. We need to cover it up. Okay, now we have some box over here. We have a big area here. Okay, now got some pieces of box up here showing through. No frosted mini wheats are allowed in the making of this masterboard. Although I will have to say they are one of my favorite cereals. I do love me some frosted mini wheats. I mean, I could put them in a bowl and just eat them for snack. Don't even require any milk. I'm going to require some more matte gel, or whatever you call it, gel. I think it is matte. It's not drying. I don't think it looks like it's going to be drying too shiny. Okay, now what else do we have in here? Oh, this is cute. Do we have any more cereal box showing through? I think this is adorable. I love this mid-century modern pattern. Love, love, love it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't even need to stamp, stencil, or paint. I'm just so excited at how this looks. All by itself, just using the colors from the magazines. You know, some of you may be just very neutral. You may just love very neutral things. Some of you may love a lot of busy, colorful, you know. You just have to do it with what your personality is into at the moment. Because we all change. We go through seasons. You know, next year I may be into neutrals. Who knows? But today I'm colorful. Now, that looks crazy. It needs to be down here on the edge, but it's not. So I'm going to embrace that it's not and let it be. I'm going to have to trim these flippies off up here when it dries. I'll do that with my Schwook Schwook cutter. I'm just not done yet. I'm just not ready to stop. I have some red tissue paper that I wanted to see what would happen if we glued it over something. What do you think? Should I try it or should I not mess it up? I can't hear you if you're screaming at me. I know Ricky doesn't hear me when I scream at her. I'll say, don't cover the holes, or no, leave it the way it is, or I like that picture better when I'm watching her videos. And she just does her thing. I'm not bitter. I'm sure some of you are yelling at me and I'm not hearing you either. That's okay. Just feel like we need a little bit of tissue paper here and there. Just because I have it and I would like to use it. Now maybe I'll bring you back after this is dry and I have it cut up. I know somewhere, and I'll have to dig for them, I have some old Valentines. I may glue some of the old Valentines. I don't know. They might be too big to put on the front of these. We'll see. I'd like to use some little focal points and put on some just for grins and giggles. This one here, I did not get anything under it. Uh-oh, man. You got to make sure you get your gel medium underneath the edges of the deli paper, because it does not soak through the deli paper. Like, you know how if you don't get it underneath tissue paper, your Mod Podge kind of soaks in anyway? It does not with the deli paper. So in those areas where you don't get it underneath very good, it's not going to be very good. Okay, you guys, what do you think about that? I think we need some more hearts. There's a little elephant. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little elephant right here. So I want to make sure I have my hearts going the right way, because this one will probably go this way. And these are stickers, and I'm just gelling them down because I don't trust the sticker part. This teapot is heading this way. Sticker's working good on my finger, isn't it? Here we go. I may totally not be into Valentine's Day next year, so I'm really trying to use these because I don't know how long this, you know, little bit of excitement's going to be here. This up here, I don't know if you can see it. No, you cannot. This corner is very boring. So I think we're going to have to jazz it up. Make sure I didn't miss any fun papers I want to use. Oh, I do want to use these little... Okay, I got a few more. We're not done yet. Okay, we're not done. Maybe we should... Maybe I should use these and make another one instead of going over the top. I think I'll make another one just for grins and giggles. Although something cute could go down there. Nope. I'm just going to stop and make another one. You guys are probably tired of watching me glue by now anyway. Then you say, just one more heart. Just one more heart. Just one more heart. Just a couple more hearts. Okay. There we go, guys. Look, we just did 30 minutes of a masterboard, so... kind of boring corner, but when I get them cut out, I may put another little, you know, little focal image on there or something. There we go. Thank you, Barry, and thank you, Ricky, for the cereal box. I don't know if I can share what was in the cereal box because I don't know what the laws are, you know, with stuff, so I'm not going to share that. I hope you guys have a great day, great evening, whatever you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I hate thinking about supper, but that's what I'm going to have to think about. And have a good evening and happy Valentine's Day. And bye-bye from Birdie.